Hey guys, today I want to tell you about the latest addition I have for my camera gear. I'm just a hobbyist photographer. I don't make any money out of it. That's not what I do for a living, but I do enjoy the hobby of photography. And what I want to show you is what I've got recently. It's a Tenba BYOB 10 bag that Tenba makes. It's basically a camera insert bag, and the reason I went to this is because I've been going on a lot of long hikes lately into the mountains and so forth with my family, friends, and basically I want to just bring a lot of gear other than just camera stuff. And so I've had a traditional shoulder type camera bag. This is a Tamrac. I've been very happy with this bag. I can fit a lot of stuff in there. It's all laid out with your compartments, so you've probably seen these in places, and overall it's a nice bag. The thing is I'm looking on doing some hikes. I want to carry more than just the camera gear. Where I've been going, I want to take some first aid supplies, water, food, some different supplies for the trip. And a lot of times I'm going with the family and carrying more water and so forth for the kids and things like that. So I did a little research, and I came up with this Tenba BYOB 10. And basically what you see in front of you is what I took with me in my Tenba bag on my last vacation. I went to Ocracoke Island on the Outer Banks recently. Last week I was there and did a lot of photography work and used this bag, and overall it did very well. I'm very pleased with the bag and how it functions. So the bag itself, when you have it's water resistant nylon shell is what they say. But what you have in here is just like a lot of bags, you got these inserts. It came with 3 more of these, which I pulled out. I didn't need all of these, but they had a bunch of them in here to start with. But basically I've got this set up for all the camera gear you see in front of me. This is a Canon 80D. On it is EFS lens 10 to 18. I have the basically kit 18 to 55 STM. Then I also have a Sigma 75 to 300 with lens hood for that. And all that fits in here plus some other good stuff. But anyway, the bag has your basic dividers. It's got a zipper compartment for things up here that you need. It's got pouches on both sides. It's got 2 pouches on the front that you can use. It also has this pouch in the back. And what I've seen people use this for is to basically take the lid and stuff it in there, because this is ideally called a camera insert bag. So if you have just a regular backpack maybe for school or college or just for walking around town or something like that, you could take this bag and put it in that backpack and then tuck the lid in, and that way when you open your backpack you have access to everything in here and it's all compartmentalized. Okay, I don't have a need for that. Really, the reason I went with this bag is because I want to carry it in my hiking backpack. And really, I'm kind of flipping over to using a hiking backpack overall instead of the regular camera bag, because the hiking backpack manufacturers really know how to take the weight off your shoulders. Even with this thing, it's not loaded up that heavy. Your shoulders are going to hurt after you've gone a mile or so. You're going to feel it. It's going to be a little sore. With these backpacks with a hip support, 75% of that weight's carried on the hips. And so I've kind of been converting over to that, and that's why I got this Tenba. But I'll show you what I did. Basically, my top section here, I will go ahead and take my 75 to 300 with the lens hood. We'll drop that in there. My lens cleaning pin I'll drop in here. Alright. I'll take my cable release that I have. I do a lot of landscape stuff. I'll just tuck that up in the zipper compartment up here. Also, I'll take some cleaning wipes, put them up in the top section, zip that up. That's cool. What I've done is on this flop here, you've got your Velcro divider pieces that hold it onto the sides. I folded them in so that this just flops for me, and that's really what I want, because I'll take this lens and I'll just lay it in here like that. I'm going to lay that down over it, and then I'm going to take my camera, lens down is the 1855, drop it down in there, and you see I still have plenty of room in the top here, and I basically just take my neck strap, tuck it in there. I always take various lens caps with me because inevitably I drop them in a creek or lose one of them on the trip, so I like to have extras. I'm going to tuck that in here with the 75-300. I've got a filter that I use. This is the Vivitar NDX variable neutral density filter. I like this filter. I do like to take waterfalls and stuff, and I like to slow the water down. And so I'm going to tuck that right in the front. You've got more room for other things, more camera cards. My camera card's in here, but I take extra camera cards and I put them in the zipper up here. My batteries, I kind of use it if it's on, it's a full battery. I'll tuck it over here. There's one that's in my camera right now, and I'm going to tuck the holder for that in here. And over here there's a battery that needs to be charged. Put it all on the side here. And basically at this point I am good to go. I still have room. I can put some more things. I have not really used this pocket yet. I haven't used the back pocket for anything. You could slip some flatter things in there if you want some more filters, for instance. This thing zips right up and it's ready to go. It's lightweight in itself, so you've got a small compact bag that you can carry with you. It worked very well for me. I was very pleased with this bag, and continue to use it on some of my backpacking journeys as well. So just kind of want to show you what it looks like, what you'll be able to fit in there, and overall I'm very happy with the bag that I purchased. So just want to give you that feedback. I'll put a link where you can purchase this bag, and you can take a look at that and get more details on it. But overall I like this bag for what its purpose is. So overall, that's what you get with the Tenba BYOB 10. There's different sizes. I think there's a 9, a 10, seemed like there was a 13, and there's 3 or 4 sizes they have of it. But I was going as small as I could go to fit what I need in here for the trips that I plan on taking. So what we mentioned, this Tenba BYOB 10 is a camera insert bag. So you can use it on its own, which I did last week when I was on my trip in Ocracoke. I'd use it on its own when I was doing some of the lighthouse pictures, and then when I was out on the beach, then I used the Deuter backpack and use this as an insert bag. But I just want to show you just kind of an example of what we're talking about here. This is my computer bag here. I usually keep this pretty loaded, but if you just got a regular old backpack kind of thing for school, college, or just running around town, basically just open up a compartment in here, and you can take your BYOB insert with your camera and everything loaded up. Because again, these packs don't have specific pockets for camera gear to compartmentalize everything. So now I've got my computer in here, everything else, and ready to roll. So you can use that with a regular backpack, but that's really not why I got it. Just wanted to throw that option out for you for the uses. Really, why I went with this option is for the hikes that I'm doing. So this is my hiking backpack, and I've got some stuff in here now, like my hammock system's all down in here. I do have some first aid gear, and I've got some clothing and stuff like that down in here. But this is what they call a 50 liter plus 10. It's a Deuter Acolyte 50 plus 10, and it actually can expand another 10 liters on top here. That's why it's 50 plus 10. But I usually don't need that all, but when I take a overnight I'll need it. But basically in this bag there's tons of compartments everywhere else. I'll take my camera bag, stick it in here. I still have plenty of room. I'm going to throw some more clothing on top of here and get that all packed in. There's just got tons of room in this bag, and that's without even spending a 10. I got pockets all around it. I got this extra lid up here. So I'm just going to pull this bag down for a moment and kind of show you what we've got when we pack this thing up as a hiking backpack. It just makes things a lot easier to get around. Bag in here. And basically the people that make these hiking backpacks really know how to take the weight off. The thing about this is the hip belt. That's really the beauty of this thing. So when we get this thing on, pull it around here, pull that down, cinch it up, and what that does, it pulls this against me tight. I can cinch these straps down on the shoulders, pull that in. There's load straps up top up here, and what this does is it takes all the weight of everything I'm carrying and puts it right on my hips. And so when I'm doing a hike out to waterfalls and stuff, I'm going through the mountains and everything, the other backpack, photography backpack, the Tamarack that I had, it would just wear on my shoulders. So with this insert bag, I feel very little weight. These hiking backpacks are made to take 75% of the weight and put them on your hips. And that's really the secret of how these things are. In fact, you can see these shoulders are the shoulder harnesses are hardly touching my shoulders here. So this is really why I got the Tenba to be able to carry in a hiking backpack, and I'm really cutting over for that. And also has room. I can stuff my tripod down inside the bag. The Zomi that I just recently got and did a review on, there are side pockets in here. So I can stretch these out, loosen these harnesses. Harnesses here, I can put it on the side if I want. I can put it on this side. I can take this top off. That Zomi is only about this long or so. I could strap this over the top, have it on the top. Multiple ways I can get that around. And that's basically why I went with the Tenba bag, is so that I could basically carry it around in another backpack that's made to really haul a bunch of gear. So just wanted to show you that, so give you an idea of what you can do with this, and hopefully that makes some sense to you, and wish best of luck to you. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comment below. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.